today I'm going to show you how to make my special homemade luscious pizza. First, I am going to show you how to make the dough. This dough comes from a person called Alessandro Dorio. Okay, first we put the warm water into a large bowl. This water approximately is 150 milliliters. Okay. Second, we pour the yeast in. Okay. Thirdly, I mix it until it is dissolved. Now I add the oil, olive oil actually, and this is 1.5 tablespoons. Okay, after that we pour the salt in, only a little pinch of salt actually. Secondly, we pour sugar in. Then we mix. Okay, now we add the flour, wholemeal flour actually, and we just sift it in, and I stir. Okay, that's good. Okay. Now it might get a little bit dry, so we might add a little bit more water later. Knead it very well. Once it's well kneaded and has the right consistency, transfer it to another bowl. Okay, and then cover it with plastic wrap. Now keep it in a warm place at least for half an hour, and now we prepare the toppings. For the toppings, I am going to use basil, tomato puree, olives, bacon and mozzarella cheese. Okay. Now for the tomato puree, I am going to squash 3 cloves of garlic. And then after that, you just put them aside. One more. It might not work sometimes though. Okay, after that, we put it into this blender. Secondly, we are going to cut the onions into small cubes. People might cry because the tears come out of the eyes from the onions, so I have a special way of doing it. I put my special goggles on, and it prevents having my eyes getting watered. Okay. Now you can see that I have no water in my eyes. Yeah. Okay, now I am going to put the onions into the blender. After that, we can remove the goggles because we don't have to cut any onions anymore. Thirdly, we cut the tomatoes into cubes like the onions. Very careful. Okay, that should do it. Just to spice the deal, we add some oregano leaves. Put that in there, sprinkle it around. Okay. Now we are going to blend the mixture for about 5 seconds. Now we transfer the lovely puree into another bowl. Okay, we prepare the other ingredients. These are olives. Finely chop. Okay, here is an example. Now I am going to thinly slice the bacon. While we were preparing the toppings and making the toppings, the dough has risen up. Okay, we are going to tip the dough over onto this big plate. That might not work. So, now I have another idea. And here is the dough. And now we're going to spread the pizza dough out. Once we spread the dough evenly, we brushed a little bit of garlic and oil on top. And now we are going to put the tomato sauce. Now we sprinkle some mozzarella cheese on top. Okay, now we are going to sprinkle some bacon on top, what I finely chopped. Now I am going to add some olives or sprinkle it. Okay, for special occasions, you might put something like salmon, smoked salmon, prawns, or chicken, or anything else like a meat. And now I'm going to break some basil up to sprinkle over the top. Doesn't it look yummy? I would just eat it right now. It looks really good. Earlier on, we have preheated the oven to 200 degrees Celsius. Now we are going to put this lovely, luscious pizza into the oven. Doesn't it look yummy? Coming out of the oven after 25 minutes. It tastes beautiful. Mmm. Divine.